Okay, let the fight begin. Let the fight begin. Season 1, Episode 4. We started out looking at our first bot, Crab Boy. He has a weird thing on the back, on the bottom. He has a clamping jaw and 2 dual jaws on the side. The worst thing about him, he's pretty bad at driving. Yeah, I'm just gonna come ahead and fix that. Give me a quick second. Right, left. If your robot's driving, like, different directions it isn't supposed to, like, forwards is backwards, backwards is forwards, left is right, right is left, that stuff. So if you're doing that, this is what you do. Now, it's correct. Anyway, let's get to the other robot. Now, you must face the Predator Fox 2 6-wheel flipper. It's one of our fastest robots in the competition, as you can see, and it's also one of the best driven. It's one of our oldest good robots. It's up there with Pharaoh and another robot, which we'll see later tonight. It's a pretty cool lifter. I mean, look at that. Look at this suplex move. That is so... I'm actually impressed. Oh, goodness. I did not know it was capable of a 100-kilo crate being lifted like that. So if it can lift that, it can lift pretty much any robot in the competition. So, let's get to the battle. Fox 2 versus Crab Boy. Remember, Ron the dinosaur's watching. Do not let him down. The red square, we have a robot that's actually good. In the blue square, we have a robot that's literally backwards. Oh, I should have said that. Oh! Oh, and what a shot from Fox 2, that AI. Oh, man. Fox 2 just with a quick knockout. That was impressive. Oh, my goodness. That was definitely the shot of the match. That was a quick shot. Easy. Done. Anyway, let's get to our next fight. Goodness, that shot was good. Now it's time for one of the most terrifying robots in the competition. Imminent. With 108 kilos. Look at this big spinner on the front. It has one of, if not the highest telemetry in the competition. 46,000 joules. And it actually gets up there pretty quickly. Wait, no, I'm saying it wrong. 466,000 joules. It's already at 100,000. This robot spinner is so big that it can go out of control if it barely tilts. But this robot does have something on its side. The spinner is everything. That spinner is every little thing. Those legs help it keep stable to the point where that spinner can work. Anyway, let's get to the next robot who's going to have its work cut out for him. That robot being Wooly Bully. It has 2 disc spinners, 2 dual disc spinners, and a very powerful attacks. The issue is it's easily tilted, and with those weapons out of control, well, that happens. But if it gets a good nick on Imminent should be out of control before Wooly Bully. With those 2 dual spinners, it gets a total... Oh, well, it's out of control. Okay. Okay, let's just go to the arena. Even when Imminent's far away in the red square, he's still bigger than Wooly Bully. Let's hope that Wooly Bully is a Wooly Bully. Not though, that's a bad profession. Oh! Wooly Bully's out of control! Oh! Good shots from Imminent. Remember, this is the stage where you will not see any robots that lose. You will never see them again. Imminent needs to get back to full speed. Oh! Good nick there from Imminent. Oh, and a deadly blow. Each of these robots. Oh! Whoa! Throws him straight around the arena. Oh my goodness, straight away. Imminent with the weapon, doing some serious damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to Con 2 versus whoever he's fighting. Now it's time for the expertly crafted Con 2. Con 2 is a robot with grinding discs that has a really cool gyro effect. Look at that. You have to admit that's cool. Con 2 also has those deadly disc spinners that can grind up against robots and do quite a bit of damage. The biggest issue is that they don't do the craziest amount of damage, and also he cannot really self-right. But besides that, he's a classic robot. So let's move on to Rubber Ducky. I'm serious, it's a giant rubber duck. And now it's time for the giant rubber ducky. Quack. Yeah, it doesn't really have a weapon besides its beak, which does really nothing. It just kind of runs into things. See, I'm even stuck on the wall. I didn't even do anything to it. Reset. Look how less damage it does to DB, one of the weakest robots ever made in this game. I mean, now it's literally stuck on the wall. Okay, let's just fight. I feel like I know who's gonna win. Let's just go into it. Rubber Ducky versus Con 2. Let the fight begin, and let it begin. Duck versus Con 2. Oh! He just runs him over. Con 2 just running over Rubber Ducky. Oh, goodness. The team who made Rubber Ducky called themselves Team Failure. They made another robot who I didn't add in, because he was just not good enough. Yeah, it was called Mega Fail. It was kind of just like a random versions of Megabyte, just really bad, and it couldn't spin up. Megabyte was better. I mean, seriously, I've seen Megabyte's fights. He was actually a pretty cool robot. Anyway, let's go in. Rubber Ducky is damaged. If you can call it damage, this may be one of the worst fights of the series, just because of these two robots just won't die. Oh, and that was actually a good shot for Con 2 there. Con 2's a legend, mostly for his durability. Also because of his gyro, that's about it. Also, it did beat Caldera once, and then Caldera beat it, yeah. Con 2. Oh, and nearly getting to the underbelly of Rubber Ducky. That foam on the outside of Rubber Ducky, Con 2 cannot grind up with those weapons. I don't know of any robot who can. If any robot gets rid of the duck on Rubber Ducky, I will be very impressed. Con 2 going for the pit release button, it feels. Or he was just backing off, and then he accidentally released it. Okay. Oh, he's getting Rubber Ducky on the sidewall. No, he didn't. Oh, he almost did. What? Oh, man, Rubber Ducky nearly wins the fight by tricking Con 2 into nearly killing itself. But it didn't happen, thank goodness, because honestly, I want to see Con 2 versus Imminent. That will be fun. Or whoever he fights, honestly. Any fight with Con 2's normally entertaining. But that's normally when it's fighting another good bot. Not Rubber Ducky. This fight may go to the judges. This may be one of the worst fights to ever go to the judges. Oh, goodness. Oh, and he pushes him right into the wall. Okay, let it stop. Okay, every single one of those factors that the judges score on goes to Con 2, no matter what you say. Anyway, let's go to the next. Now it's time for Raptron, a robot with so many little things it can do. It has these nice hinged forks that will help it. a nice claw, and it can double as a flipper and a claw. And it's incredibly quick. So, yeah. This robot is pretty much has a ton of weapons it can use at its disposal. The biggest weakness of this robot is if you flip it too much, you can see that those hinges will go to the bottom. Sometimes, which at least happened in the off-season, they got stuck like that. And there's almost no way for Raptron to get up. So, that's its biggest weakness. Anyway, let's get to the next robots. I forgot who he was fighting. I think it's Phantom. And I was right. It is Phantom. With this menacing looking claw. The biggest weakness of Phantom, besides the fact that the claw won't grab anything really, is that it's quite slower compared to Raptron. That's not gonna be good. Anyway, let's get to the arena. At least it's better than the first Phantom. God, that thing was awful. Let's see it in. It's Raptron versus Phantom. Raptron with that grabbing arm can push Phantom into the screws like that. That was good. That was good. Raptron's weapon easily breaks, though, so they don't want to break it. And he uses it as a grappling device. That was good. Good job, Raptron. Good job. Oh, and that weapon. Puff of smoke out of it. That weapon's gone. And Phantom's just kind of driving in circles. Are these two robots stuck? They're stuck. Okay, I guess this is going to have to go to the judges. I did not expect that. So, damage. Phantom 2, mostly because of that weapon getting destroyed. Aggression, Raptron. Control, Raptron. Style, Raptron. He's already won, but to put it all on top, let's see, what does he have? Haven't gotten, I think he got everything except for damage. What was the one? Oh, strategy, yes. Once again, Raptron. Anyway, that's gonna have to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Do all that. We added 3 new robots. Wait, no. How many robots did we add? Oh, yeah, we added 3. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and have a great day.